So Chrisean is still stupid and just as slow as her child. And yes, I'm going to say he's slow because he is. And it's not his fault. It's all her fault. So she goes to say, she rebukes what the doctor's saying. She rebukes what little Carlos is saying. She rebukes everything. She rebukes everything but drinking and smoking during the pregnancy. Why weren't you rebuking gin and juice when you had the baby? Why weren't you rebuking in the name of Jesus? The ass beatings that you just willingly walked into every single time you was a Blueface. I have no sympathy for anybody but the child. That's the only person in this whole thing that deserves any type of anything positive energy going towards them. So it's just very simple. Chrisean can't accept the fact that it's all her fault that that baby is retarded. She can't accept it. She can't accept it. She can't breathe it in. She can't do nothing. So therefore, she has to go to religion and blame everything on Beelzebub, demons, Lucifer, Dracula. She got to just blame it on everybody. These are the reasons why the baby's slow, because of Beelzebub and Blueface. Nothing to do with her. Never once have I heard her say, I was drinking and smoking and I caused the baby to be Lil Daryl. No, but it's Carlissa's fault. It's Jade and Alexis's fault. It's the Pastor Jenkins, Lemmy with Zeus, everybody. No. She's an idiot. She's useless. And I cannot stand Chrisean. I used to like Chrisean. I used to root for Chrisean in the beginning. I think a lot of us did. But I just can't handle it. I just can't handle any of it. She cannot go to the doctor to get the baby the proper care. She doesn't want to hear what the doctor got to say. She don't want to hear, alcohol and what was going on in the womb. And according to Carlissa, she knew the baby was going to be retarded and have disabilities at month 5. I don't understand why anybody would have a baby that has disabilities. And I don't really care who's offended by that, because you are not thinking of anybody but yourself if you do that. I'm not going to get any type of doctor telling me the baby going to have any kind of ailment. I'm not trying to say what a baby may have one green eye, one blue eye. That's fine, perfectly fine. It'll be unique. Or the baby going be a little dyslexic. That's not a problem. But anything like what the hell Lil Daryl is going through, anything like what the baby is going through, is unacceptable. All of these people with all of these disabilities, and you had a chance to not have a baby and you have it, I'm judging the fuck out of you, because you're only thinking of yourself. You're only thinking of how you are going to feel. I'm going to be sad. I have to take responsibility for the baby. You're not thinking of the quality of life that baby gonna have, being in and out of hospitals, going through life crazy. Who the fuck? Come on. Like, okay, now if you find out 10 months in and you can't have the abortion, that's one thing. But if you can and you don't, I'm judging the fuck at you. But I don't really judge you as much as I judge Chrisean, because I'm sure 9 times out of 10, if you have a disabled child, if you're looking at this, you have a disabled child, I bet you were absolutely not smoking and drinking. You were not doing that. So y'all are not the same. I keep hearing these people, when my baby was disabled and then he got fit. You didn't smoke and drink while you was pregnant. You didn't. So that's why everybody's dragging Chrisean forever, because she is the one who caused it. And you Jesus freaks are fucking annoying. Y'all, if you want to avoid accountability, find a religion. Because you can find a way to make sure it is not your fault. It's God's plan. Beelzebub got into you. Mary sung to him in the scripture with the camel's back and the camel's humping. The paying of the tithes. It's never gonna fall back on you, because you can decide when free will is applicable and when it's Beelzebub and God's plan. So you just pick and choose. Put on a situation, you decide which one fits to make you more comfortable. When really you didn't listen. Blueface is a piece of shit. I can't stand his ass. I really want them to get back together and build on each other for life. They both deserve each other. Blueface is misogynistic and stupid and ignorant and dumb and insecure, and Chrisean is just a waste of fucking space. They both just deserve each other. They need to just leave the world alone and just beat on each other, because they deserve it. But what I'm trying to say is, even though he's all of that, he was absolutely right when he said Chrisean was unfit to be a mother. Chrisean's mother shouldn't have had Chrisean. She was a crackhead. She shouldn't have been born. Like, she should have been aborted. I will never sit here and say crackheads and alcoholics and suicidal people in abusive relationships should have kids. I'm never going to say it, and I don't care what any of y'all say. If you're on drugs, you shouldn't have kids. You need to wait till you dry up, to be clean for 10, 12 years, then have a baby. Chrisean was literally an alcoholic when she got pregnant because she was stupid and depressed and refused to go to therapy. So I can't stand her. Now, you can have the empathy. Yes, she went through a lot of trauma and shit. I know all that, but Chrisean is just continuously hard-headed, and this religious shit nobody's falling for. You're only there because that's where you can go to avoid accountability. And I don't even blame them. I'm somebody who want to meditate and do law of attraction and really look at what I was vibrating and really own all of my shit and really take full responsibility. And it's uncomfortable and it's hard and it's annoying sometimes. So I get why y'all don't like to do it. But y'all ain't doing shit. You're just useless. And the most useless person on earth is Chrisean. I hate her. When out on earth, it would be Yolanda Saldivar that wanted to kill Selena. I hate her more. But the point is, all of this is bullshit. That you're lying. You done lied several times. Said the baby's walking. No, he's not. I remember that video I commented on Instagram. This Chrisean. Oh, look at you running. Oh, Chrisean, look at you running and doing jumping jacks. Ooh, you doing burpees? Oh, you run. Oh, I can't even keep up with you. Ooh, look at you. Ooh, he talking full sentences. Y'all just can't hear him over there. He talking right now. You just can't hear him. Ooh. Girl, that boy was sitting there just looking the same way he was looking at infancy. You just sitting there lying. Just sitting there lying. Because we know, I don't have to prove nothing to y'all. Yes, you do. But if you don't have to prove it, why are you saying it? Why are you saying, look at you running, jogging, doing the choreography? He doing an 8 count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's stomping and doing the MC Hammer. Girl, he ain't doing none of that. You're lying. You're lying. Just like you propped that boy up on that one picture, you got him standing up, you done propped him up and got the picture real fast. And we ain't seen him standing up since. We saw Blueface him struggling and looking crazy, looking retarded. Like he is, and it's your fault. And I'm tired of society deciding what dictionary words I can use. Retarded fits what he is. He's retarded. It's okay. It's all right. It's like, y'all not going to tell me what words in the dictionary I can use, what I can't. Fuck y'all. All right? He is. And so the whole bottom line is everything's Chrisean's fault. I don't know why Chrisean and Donald Trump get the most chances out of it. I don't know why Chrisean is still able to be a mother and why that bitch is in office. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know. Maybe the delusion is working. But the bottom line is this. Chrisean is stupid. I can't stand her. I can't stand religious folks anyway. The Jesus freaks always, you can't trust a Jesus freak. I've never really come across a trustworthy Jesus freak who'll bring up the Lord and the tabernacle scriptures and every fucking sentence. They ain't got shit going. They ain't about a damn thing. They ain't, and they sickening and they stupid. And the only reason Chrisean is riding the dick of Jesus is because Jesus is the only one that's going to make her feel better about her destroying that child. Somebody said, well, Blueface was smoking and with her and letting her do. Even our beloved Whitney Houston was a drug addict her whole life. But when she got pregnant, she dried up completely. She got back on it as soon as she gave birth. But during the pregnancy, she didn't play that. And as an effect, Christine had a lot of problems. But being a crack baby and being disabled was not one of them because she did not do that. And Bobby couldn't have influenced it. Bobby wouldn't have done that. And if Bobby would have, Whitney wouldn't have. Nobody can convince a smart person to drink and smoke while they're pregnant. So it's all her fault. It was a video of Chrisean literally saying it's okay to drink when you're pregnant. So that's what she believed because she's a product of a crack baby. She's a crack baby. So she has crack baby mentality. Of course she would think that. Of course she would. And of course, it makes sense that somebody stupid like her, and it was her dumbass mama who I hate, who sat there and convinced that girl to have a baby. I'll never forget that episode that I don't believe in that. I smoked and drank all my life, even with all, and look at me. And having a kid didn't stop me from smoking crack, and she was coming to her senses. Then a dumbass mama convinced her, Chrisean Jr., you are a sweet boy, but you should never been born. Neither should your mama have. It's both because if she wouldn't have been born, we wouldn't have a baby going through this. Okay? So I don't give a damn what anybody say. This is my views on it. I can't stand Chrisean. She's stupid. And I just want Blueface to get back with it and just beat her ass some more. I think they should just get together and beat each other's ass. Because they both absolutely deserve it. I can't stand neither one of them. I really can't stand neither one of them motherfuckers. So that's what I got to say about that. And if you disagree with me, I don't give a damn.